Hey guys, it's Andy. I'm back with some PvZ fusion, and today we're gonna start off on the pool levels. Last episode I finished the night levels, but since these levels are gonna be extremely easy, at least to start off with, I'm actually just gonna play this to try to make as many random fusions as possible. I'm gonna use this zombie gift box plus chompers for some sun. Why I'm using chompers, you might ask. That's because if these mystery zombies die normally, they're gonna spawn a random zombie, which I obviously don't want. That would be very bad. And we're off to a good start. Also, lily pads don't work like any other normal plant. Instead, if you place, let's say, a sunflower or a walnut like this, they change a little. And they start to spawn periodically, sunflowers or walnuts or squash, whatever you plant on top of them. That's how that works. And okay, we got a lot of sun from Chomper. That's quite nice. I'm gonna use that again. And we should probably start to test out some random fusions, right guys? What do I wanna test out? Okay, wow, that just one-shot that zombie, interesting. So that's called a spuddy shroom. It does a lot of damage, but it seems to drain its own life when it shoots. That's how this plant works, which is cool, honestly. I'm gonna see if this does anything. Does it explode? Yes, it does, so just like a normal potato mine. That's cool. And I lost my chomper. That's not as cool. What other fusions should I make here? Let's make a pea shooter doom shroom. I have no idea what this does. Let's see, it's a doom pea, okay, and it just does a lot of damage and it explodes a little from the looks of things. I mean, that seems alright, but it doesn't seem too powerful. And let's try a potato mine freeze. What does this make? An ice mine. And apparently this explodes kind of like a cherry bomb and freezes zombies in its radius. That honestly sounds quite interesting. Okay, this doesn't do anything, it just produces sun. Yeah, that was kind of a waste. Oh, it froze the zombies when it activated, that's cool. Okay. Can we do Cherry Bomb Hypno Shroom? Yes, we can. What does this do? Catalyst Shroom. Ooh, this actually seems very useful. It spawns a Explodo Shooter zombie, but it's actually helping me instead of the zombies. I like that. I'm actually gonna use it here to get rid of these pesky water zombies. I should also definitely start placing more sun here. And I'll place one of these for some sun, another Doom P, why not? Can I, no, I can make it into a Doom repeater, sadly. I mean, that probably would have been way too overpowered, so it makes sense. Okay, let's test out this. Actually, I think I made this before, and it probably spawns a Frost Tallnut zombie, I think, let's see. No it didn't, it spawned a buckethead. Okay, that's weird. Alright then. I wonder if there are any weird chomper fusions I could test out here. Wow, that does a lot of damage, the spuddy shroom. I'm a fan of that. Okay. I should have made some cattails. Ooh, a Doom Chomper. Oh, and it spawns a crater in front of it. That's... I don't know if I like that. Whoa. Okay. A lot of stuff is going on here. Let's just do this. Make a random tallnut. Okay, jalapeno, that's perfect. Let's see a freeze cherry bomb, frozen cherry. Okay, I might have just stumbled onto the coolest fusion I've seen in a while. So this actually absorbs cherry projectiles and gives you cherry bomb seed packets, so that way you can just spam cherry bombs if you make a lot of these. I wanna try that. That sounds like a really fun fusion to have. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that next level. And okay, I lost my chomper there. What about Doomshroom Potato Mine? Okay, yeah, that chomper just destroyed the poor walnut. Okay, so apparently this Doomshroom oh, that exploded. This Doomshroom Potato Mine actually just makes a Doomshroom explosion and spawns potato mines everywhere. Let's see it in action. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect it to destroy all of them, but it makes sense. They're only cone heads. Well, that was an easy level, wasn't it? Nice, okay. And we unlocked Squash. Oh, I'm happy to have Squash. Let's try some more plants. Let's see what Gloomshroom fusions we can make. I'm gonna get rid of the Doomshroom, I'm gonna get the gift box, and I don't want Hyptoshroom either, so I'll take Gloomshroom. And let's see what fusions we can make. Again, we're gonna start off with some basic sunflowers and another mystery zombie and a solar chomper, because that's gonna give me a lot of sun when it finishes eating the zombie. Okay, there's only one wave. Yeah, these levels are very simple. Just plant some more sunflowers here. Should I start fusing Squash maybe and see? I'll actually place it here. Okay, I can fuse that on water with the potato mine. Yeah, I'll place the Squash here because the lily pad will start spawning more Squash, and that's exactly what I want. Do I catch that zombie? No, I don't with the Walnut. Well, Chomper will take care of him. That's fine. I'm just gonna place this mystery zombie here and let the Chomper do its thing when it digests the other zombie. And I should start planting these cherry pea shooters. Okay, we have a football zombie. I didn't expect to see that guy. I'll place another Squash here. I'm gonna want to make a cherry Gatling pea. So I'll just start doing that down there. Up here, this should be fine because I can fuse this Talnut with an ice shroom. And it will stall a lot longer once it's a nice Talnut, a frost Talnut. Because it also freezes the zombies and it will get all of itself back. I might also just make another cherry bomb pea shooter here and deal with that guy. Yes, I will. Nice. I don't think that's gonna work, yeah. Okay, what can I do about that? I don't have any sun either. Okay, I don't like this. I'm just gonna make the freeze Talnut so I can freeze this guy down here. And I'll place a Chomper. Perfect. That solves all my problems. Okay guys, let's make a cattail. Yeah, you can actually make cattail with fertilizer in this game. Just place it on the lily pad. I also want to make a Gloomshroom. Okay, it does basic damage, but yeah, it's not bad for hitting multiple lanes at once. Okay, I don't like what's going on down here. Okay, let's just do that. Yeah, that's perfect. And I want to make the cherry bomb, frozen cherry bomb. That's what I wanted to do this level. There we go. Okay, it still needs a zombie to work. Yeah, okay, that's very cool. So it just absorbs the projectiles and it should give me another cherry bomb. Oh, okay, we just got a big walnut down there. That's cool. I'll make another Gloomshroom. Hopefully that doesn't die, yeah. Let's fuse this walnut so I don't lose it. I want to get rid of these chompers somehow. Okay, I just lost that gloom shroom. That's sad. Let's actually fuse these cattails. Okay, I would have wanted the frozen cattail, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's continue upgrading this cherry pea shooter. Okay, I should have fused that walnut down there. That was a mistake. Yeah, let's see this gloom shroom. Oh, okay, got the frozen gloom shroom. That's cool. I'm actually gonna make another cherry, one of these guys. Let's make a frozen squash. Okay, that looks cool. What does it do? Okay, this seems kind of overpowered. It does damage in a 3x3 area and it also freezes them. Yeah, I like that. Can I save this? Okay, yes I can. That's good. Now place a mystery zombie here for this jumper, and then I'm gonna move it so I can finalize my sunflowers. Okay, yeah, this cherry bomb does take a while to reach max stacks, but the idea of getting more cherry bomb seed packets is quite nice. Maybe I can get a different gloom shroom? Okay, yes I can. And a cherry squash. Let's see it in action here. Nice, okay, I like that. Cherry squash seems kinda good, honestly. Can I make a frozen jumper? No, I can't. What else can I make? Let's see, a random potato mine. We've already seen that. And there we go. That was level 2. Not too shabby, these are my stats. Okay, now we have scuba zombies, but we also unlock 3-peater, which is really cool. This means we can actually start making an interesting setup with 3-peater and pea shooter. I'll get rid of gloom shroom because we've already seen that, and I'll add doom shroom back and gift boxes so we can see what random fusions we get. Yeah, let's start off with a 50 sun jumper. That's just basic economics, and the zombies are already here, but that's totally fine. I'll place a walnut down here for the cone head, and I'll make this into a solar jumper so I can get some sun. I'll also place more lily pads down here. And I honestly just wanna start getting some 3-peaters down and seeing what fusions I can make with those. I'll place down another mystery zombie and also eat the cone head with the chomper. That's good. I'm definitely gonna want a squash here. I'm not gonna make a solar squash just yet because from what I know that actually uses up your sun, so it can stay longer on the map, which is good if you have a lot of sun, but for the start it's not a good fusion. I should have made a cattail instead of refreshing that jumper, but I do get more sun at least. And let's place down a 3-peater. What does this do with potato mine? A 3-tato mine. Okay, I just read the description of this guy and he seems extremely overpowered. Yeah, that doesn't seem balanced. No, I meant to fuse the cherry bomb with the squash, not the walnut. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, this 3-tato mine seems very overpowered for destroying gargantuars and stuff like that. That's a lot more tanky. A lot tankier, I mean. Oh, and we can fuse this with Doom Shroom. What does this make? A Doom Spreader, which apparently goes through stuff like screen doors. Yeah, let's see what happens here with this 3-tato mine. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I really don't like that. Okay, good. Problem solved. What else can I make with this 3-peater? Let's see. Okay, we got that again from the gift box. Well, I don't mind. Can I fuse it with cherry bomb? Oh, yes I can, and it actually does something different. Okay, I like these three-peter fusions. I like how unique they are. This cherry bomb, cherry spreader fusion actually makes projectiles that stick to zombies. Okay, wow, that those doom shrooms from the three-peter are crazy. Yeah, these projectiles stick to zombies and stack damage with other cherry explosions. Oh, I just realized why there are two down here. It's because this is off to the side. So instead of just losing that shot, it goes on the same lane down there. So it's not wasted. I like that. That's very nice of you, game. Let's do a three-peter pea shooter. Okay, so this has different firing modes. This fires 6 at once. Wow. That's some good DPS. And okay, this does it for every lane. I'm just gonna keep it for every lane. Oh, and I lost a lot of stuff there. No, wow, okay, that's a lot of range. It just jumped all the way over there. That's crazy. I'll make a frozen cattail. That sounds nice for some extra freezing. Okay, we have a triple melon pult. Yeah, these three-peter fusion seems very interesting. I actually like these. I'm a big fan. Let's just make another doom spreader. And let's see, you know what, another one with the gift. Ooh, okay, what does this do? Torch 3, so apparently this splits up, oh yeah, it splits up shots into multiple lanes, that makes sense. It is from a three-peter after all. I can make a pea squash, okay, what does this do? Okay guys, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed and thank you so much for sticking till the end. I'm sorry about my mic cutting out, but yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing and leave a comment down below telling me what other fusions I should try or if you wanna see any other games. That's it, bye!